Hi, folks. I'm John Mullen, the Energy Evangelist, and this is the Evangelist Talks for September 2021. And my colleague, I believe, is on this side.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Short from Green at Heart.
And yes, it's been the summer, and we've recorded all sorts of stuff before the summer, and now we're getting back into a habit again, hopefully.
Yeah.
So today we are talking about what are the fundamental truths of running a business. And I'm trying to work out what are the questions that we should actually be asking. But aiming from the evangelist's side of things. So I'm looking for ideas of what's the things which are really, really important in a business. Any suggestions, Laura?
Well, my fundamental number one top question will be, what do you actually spend money on? Because you can guarantee most businesses really not only don't know, but couldn't put a top three together of what costs them the most within their business. You can guarantee they will think it's something else, and it's not.
Yes.
Most businesses don't know what they are actually spending the most money on.
Yes, I completely agree. And it's this sort of question of, okay, if first of all, we need to have the figures, we need to have the business intelligence. And if you're not getting that from your accountant, excuse me, but kick your accountant out and get somebody who will provide you with that information, who will help you to see into your business as to what's actually going on. I've been looking at a private nursing home, one of my clients, and I actually was going through their old invoices. All of a sudden, it strikes me, they're paying the wrong VAT rates. Private nursing homes should not be paying 20% VAT. They should be paying 5% VAT. And they asked me, well, why hasn't this been pointed out before? Because the supply companies do not care who you are until you tell them, I only have to pay this VAT rate.
Yeah.
So I've done a quick assessment on them, and it looks as if we should be able to save about £6,000 each year. And I can reclaim for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's so many things that businesses don't consider in terms of, what they're spending money on. It might be to do with water and whether they can actually claim back because they've got soakaways and it's not all going to surface water, and whether it's on energy savings, or whether it is just simply that, they're in the wrong contract or the wrong details have been entered. So actually they're paying for something that they shouldn't be paying for. And we provide that fresh pair of eyes that a business doesn't have time to use to look at the things that they could be saving money on. Whereas, like you say, you've just saved a business £6,000 a year from noticing something on an invoice that they'd overlooked. And I'm sure they're overjoyed with that.
Yeah, they were quite interested whenever I said, oh, there's a possibility of some money.
Yeah.
But I don't think they realized how much that is going to accumulate to if we're actually able to claim back the full 4 years.
Yeah.
So we have to look and find the things which we can affect. The reason I started to think about this was I saw somebody writing down, if I can save, or if I can get 1.5% or 1% on a savings account, okay, If I can get a little bit more, even better. But if I can actually save 1% more from my income, that is a massive difference. Take, for example, say, talking about the figures, 40 grand income, 1% or 3% on savings. That works out to, I believe it's, where did I write this? I wrote it down somewhere. Yes. I will save £4,000 a year on an income.
Yeah.
And if I'm getting 1.5% on that, that's actually only £12. No, it's 1% a year, it's only £12 that I'm getting back from the savings account.
Yeah.
But if I can increase that to 5%, it'll work out that I'm actually saving another £400 in a year. So getting the numbers right, yes, I hope that I've got those figures right off the top of my head. But it's the difference between saving an extra £12 or saving £400 extra each year.
Exactly.
It's massive saving, massive return, especially whenever you start to add that up over the years.
Yeah.
So, what we do, both Laura and myself, is help to see things from a different perspective.
Yeah. We're the ones looking inside your business as opposed to looking outside for the sales, which is what you should be doing.
Yes. And we will help you in any way possible, just asking the blunt questions and things which we've seen across multiple businesses. And it's actually great fun to do this job because we're able to ask all sorts of strange questions, but strange from the sense of we're not looking from the same perspective as which you are.
Yeah.
So please come and speak with us at any time. My details are the Energy Evangelist at energypricesaver.com. And between Laura and myself, we will help you to find these savings, find these changes, and work for the better. So give us a call anytime. Bye.
Bye.